In the previous video, I talked a lot about an exodus. Simple fact of the matter is that's not really an option for most people, especially Trump supporters. A lot of this is going to be holding the fort here at home. And your enemy, like I said, your enemy is going to define your insurgency. I see that insurgency spreading across the entire spectrum of anywhere where there's not a society consumed by psychopathy. So you're going to have to hold your own. You're going to have to employ each other. I mean, this is going to require a stronger show of unity than any type of party support in the past. And everybody's going to have to realize that you're all victims. Just because you believe something different than the people around you. And that's not what America's supposed to be. That's not who we are. We can't stop that until we get to the ballot box 4 years from now. There's a way to go about doing things. That's a way to go about it. So how do we strategize? How do we strategize about how to interact with each other, how to support each other as a quote-unquote insurgency of unpopular thought? Could learn from the Christians. I mean, they've survived this a lot in the past. Same thing with the Jewish people. So have they. What about the Muslims? You know, the point is that this is just one of those tough times in history. And we're either going to fight for it, and we're going to get it back, and maybe be a little bit more responsible with America than we have been in the past. Take personal responsibility. You know, the simple fact is, and I like to talk about the double-talking idiots. The simple fact is that those people are all hurt. They just are, man. And America wants to say, well, we can all go out here and do this one thing with this idea, with this capitalism. And I'm saying, yeah, that works for all of you, but it doesn't work for them. They got a different way of going about things. And they got a different way of going about things because they've been left untreated. I mean, your enemy wants to just destroy you and end you. But we can't do that with our enemy. We have to be more responsible. And I'm already starting to think of what's going to happen when we get to that next place. And people who are unhappy all the time and just see negativity, that's something we as a people can treat. Psychologically, we have paths for that. So there was this idea of compassionate conservatism before, and now there's this idea of this fierce patriot, you know, and they're going to call you terrible. I guess at home, how we survive this next 4 years is largely up to what our leadership decides to do. And that's really what it boils down to. Is your leadership going to organize and take this seriously? Are you going to get out there and pound on the doors? Are you going to find a way to talk to everyone? What are we going to do to get past this? How are we going to move forward? I mean, these are questions people with actual power really need to be asking at this point in time. Figure out how we're going to get this done. Now, I like the strategy that I've laid out for our Congress. I might not be the commander, but I'm a general of my own army, and that's my experience, and that's what I've done, and that's where my expertise brings me. It's to that place. In one way or another, I hope my testimony helps you come to a decision that's true to who we are as a people. So, for me, it's a matter of keeping and maintaining my record. Moving through my days the best that I know how. Keeping it together and reaching out to my people and talking to them. Just putting it out there.